As you are reading and researching about close reading, you will find many examples of annotations to use and teach the students. In kindergarten and first grade, I don't know the best way to do this or if it's actually necessary. You could model annotations of the skills using highlighter tape or wiki sticks. However, we want to keep this as simple as possible. So more than likely, just modeling the close reading routines without the annotations will suffice. In second grade, annotations should be done whole group in explicit modeling fashion. It would be great to use a smartboard to model annotations until students show that they are ready to annotate on their own. These are the annotations I have found to be most effective in lessons I have taught. It is important to create an anchor chart the first time you show students how to annotate. By the way, I also bring in a college book to show my students my own annotations. So the first thing we want to do is we talk about, actually I do teach the word annotations, but we talk about the very first thing before we even read the passage is we're going to put a box around the titles and headings, and we're going to number the paragraphs, and we're going to make these 3 boxes to keep track of the number of times you read. So when we have a passage like this is from ReadWorks that we will be talking about soon, we're going to put a box around the title. I'm going to model how to do this because I don't want them just merely putting a box around the title. I want them reading the title as they put the box around. So I show them, I go like this: a day to celebrate the earth. And then I'll make another, a day to celebrate the earth. And look, here's a heading. Let's read that while we put a box around it. Lend earth a helping hand. Lend earth a helping hand. And here's another title down here that I already put a box around. Don't be a litter bug. Next, I'm going to number the paragraphs. When I'm doing this with my students in 3rd grade and 4th and 5th, I'm doing this in front of them and they're doing it on their passage. It takes a while for them to figure out where the paragraphs are and how to number them. So that now the paragraphs are numbered, and then the last thing that I found, I didn't read about this anywhere, but I found the kids like to keep track of how many times they've read. So we just make a little box like this. And some of the kids put 1, 2, 3 in these boxes, but as we read the first time, and once we've done the lessons, the literal kind of questions, then they'll put a check mark in their box. Again, there's many ways to annotate, and the ones that I've just shown you are the easiest ones that I have found. The second time we read, we're going to circle confusing words or phrases, and we're going to underline or write in the margins the meaning of confusing words. So as we read, students might say that's a confusing word. We'll circle it and discuss it. And then the last part is highlighting evidence that will help them respond to a question. Those I've mostly used in 4th and 5th grade. So I think for 2nd grade, you could just do up to underlining confusing words unless you want to highlight main idea.